Hi everyone, welcome to my home, to our home in Vleuten, Utrecht in the Netherlands. My name is Cindy and my channel is called Cindy Love and Stitch, and I'm here to share my cross stitching with you. It has been such a long time since I shared anything, so well, I did share on Instagram but not on YouTube. So I want to thank all of you for subscribing and staying subscribed, not leaving, and welcome to the new subscribers, of course. I have so many beautiful things to share with you today. I'm not sure if I can do it in one video. Maybe I will create 2 videos of this one. I have Plum Street, I have Scattered Seed Samplers, I have Lanarte, I have Hands Across the Sea Samplers, I have Stacy Nash. It's a lot. So I thought what we will do is first I will share all the whips I'm working on at the moment, the current whips, and I will share my finishes with you, which are amazing. At least that's how I feel about them. I'm really happy with them. And FFOs also. And then maybe in my next video I will share my haul, my 1, 2, 3 stitch haul, which also has some new things for me that I had not ordered before or used before. So maybe it will inspire you. It has to do with finishing. And I also would like to share in the second video my plans, the things I'm kitting up. So welcome. Let's relax together. Take a deep breath and grab yourself something to drink and something to stitch. And I hope you will have a good time. Okay, let's start. First of all, my summer project, the project I work on every summer. You all know this. I've shared this, I don't know, like 10 times before. But it's still one of my favorites. Lanarte flower scarf. She's so beautiful. I fell in love with her. This is one of the first projects I really fell in love with. When I started stitching like 5 years ago, I think. And I worked quite a bit on her. I will put in a picture of the last time where I was the last time I worked on her, right there. And now this is where she's at. Ta-da! So, and I reached the bottom. Look, I reached the bottom of the project. So still a long way to go, but she's so beautiful. And I worked on all this part, the flower scarf part. Look at the colors. Really beautiful. So this is Lanarte flower scarf, and this is a kit. So the fabric is, it is an even weave, I believe, but it's really beautiful. 32 count or 28 count. I think a 28 count. Really enjoying her. She will be hanging on my wall in a few years, I think. Then the second whip I worked on is, let me see, that was in spring. And this is a project I started with Anita of Stitchy Things. She hasn't filmed a Flosstube in a while. Hi Anita, if you're watching, hope you're doing well. And I'm not sure if she's stitching on this at the moment, but it is called Spring Moon of Plum Street Samplers. And I like this because of, I love the moon, and the bunny on top that's jumping, you know. I am going to change this a little bit because I don't like the beehive. I don't like beehives. I don't know. So I'm not going to stitch the beehive. What I want to do, what I will try to do is put this flower here and then make it a whole flower. So maybe I will use this one and shorten it a little bit and put it right there. So I'm not going to stitch the beehive. That is Plum Street Samplers, and I'm stitching this on a 40 count. And this is where I'm at. My lighting is not that good today, guys. I'm sorry about that because, yeah, my lighting broke down. So, yeah, I have a lamp above the dinner table on now, but that's not a... I hope you can see the colors. Okay, like this. This is really, really fun to stitch. Plum Street Samplers, Spring Moon. And the threads I'm using are these, all the called for. They're a bit tangled now, as you can see, but really beautiful. Then I worked on my, let's organize a little bit. Oh yeah, my Friends of the Heart, also Plum Street Samplers. And I started this in January as a sale, which is called Friends 2025 sale, to celebrate this community, the cross stitch community. And it's a beautiful pattern. So you can still join us. I will put the link for the sale right here. And this is the pattern, Friends of the Heart. I think a lot of you know this. This is so beautiful. And what I'm doing, of course, I'm changing it a little bit again, because these colors seemed like a little bit of red, but they are really orange on the fabric, and it didn't really speak to me. So I changed two of them into mulberry, which I really love. And this is where I'm at. Yay! And I'm still working on this. This is so beautiful. Check it out. Do you see the mulberry? Oh, I'm in love with that color. So, I don't know. It's a vibrant, deep red color. If you see up close, you can also see the variation. So, Friends of the Heart, really beautiful. And I'm stitching it with these threads. And this is the, where's my mulberry red? Oh, I think I just, I switched the threads. So the threads I showed you for Spring Moon are the ones for Friends of the Heart. This is mulberry. And these are for Spring Moon. Seems better, don't you think? And I'm stitching Friends of the Heart on 40 count cream of Zweigart. And I was thinking of staining it a little bit with some coffee or tea dye. But now that I'm using the red, I'm not going to do that anymore because it makes it pop so beautiful. I'm just keeping it like this. And this is really fun to work on. It's just, so if you want to join our group, our little cell, don't hesitate. It's a beautiful project. And at first I thought, oh, it's quite big, but it stitches up really, really nice, really, yeah, really fast. So maybe I will see you there. Then the next project is my first full coverage kit. And it is from Luca-S. I got influenced by Red Stitchery and some of the other East European stitchers who stitch a lot of kits. And this, I saw this and I was like, oh, this is my dream. It is called Flower Shop. Look at the colors at the bike with all the flowers and this tiny blue shop. Ah, that's a dream, isn't it? Yeah, this is so beautiful. And this is a kit. So I was really excited to start this. And I'm using it with a pattern keeper because there's also an, how do you call that? QR code for you to download the pattern, and then you can, you know, use it for Pattern Keeper or maybe some of the other cross-stitch apps. But I don't have an iPad or something, so I'm using it on my phone, and then I cannot connect to other Flosstubers, so that's kind of So I decided to save for a little iPad, an Apple iPad, so that I can connect to the Flosstubers I would like to watch, and also use Pattern Keeper. Let me know how you guys do that. How do you do that? But this is where I'm at. It's a really tiny start, and it is, yeah, you know, I'm getting used to working on the Ada. It stitches up beautiful. The stitches are beautiful. And I'm working on this now and then. Maybe once I have an iPad, I will work on it more. But for now, it's yeah, just when I feel like it. But it's beautiful, and Luca-S has some beautiful. Once you dive in there, you won't get out. So. Then the next one I worked on, I haven't worked on this for a long time, maybe even 2 years or maybe something like that. But I still love the pattern. It's just not that fun to work on. Sometimes, yeah, you have that. It's just not that fun. And it is White Rose of DMC Creations. But I still love it. I love this rose and the colors, you know, the white, but also with the blues and yellows. And it's just, yeah, it's a beautiful pattern. And I'm stitching it on a, this is a kit, but I'm stitching it on a different fabric. It is a 32 count. I once bought at the Handwerk Boutique in Roden in Holland. And I'm not sure what it's called. So, but it is a kind of brown fabric. It's getting dark outside. Maybe, oh, wait. I will use my board for this one. And I hope this is the right way up. So this is where I'm at. I'll take it up close so you can see the colors more well. And it will be beautiful, you know, once I finish it in a round hoop. It will be so beautiful, I feel. But, you know, it also has to be fun to create, of course. That's why we have this hobby. So this is DMC White Rose. So I'm not sure when this will be a finish. It might take a while. And it is a kit, so I'm using all of the threads that are in the kit. And I believe these are all the whips I wanted to share with you guys. Is that correct? I took notes for today. What do you think about that? White Rose, Flower Scarf, Spring Moon, Friends of the Heart, Flower Shop. Yeah, that were my whips for today. So let's go to finishes. This will be the most fun part for me. One sip of tea. Okay, the first one. I don't have the pattern here, but you know what this is. Ta-da-ta! I finished it! A Plum Street. Look at the little fox. Yay! And I chose my own colors for this. I don't know what colors I used. I don't have wrote down the conversion. Sorry for that, but this is a really easy stitch to just choose your own colors, you know. You can use anything you like, DMC's, Weeks Dye Works, Classic Color Works. What I did with the moon is that I used a gold metallic. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but it does shimmer and shine a little bit. So Rest a While is what this is called. And I put in a little bit of bling at the bottom. And I did that for fun, but also because I made a little mistake. And I thought, well, let's put in a little bling to cover that up. And it's called Made with Love, which is true. And I will make this an FFO, I think, in, when it's fall, you know. Another Plum Street. I think I love Plum Street. Then another finish is Seeds of Kindness of Scattered Seed Samplers. Oh, I fell so in love with this. Look at the little lady feeding the birds with the sunflowers, and again with a beehive. I did not stitch the beehive, and I also did not stitch the words. Scattered seeds I cast for thee, O little wrens, sing for me. Not because I don't like the words, because I feel it's beautiful, but I don't know. I had different plans for this one. I stitched it on a 40 count vintage country mocha. And this is funny because I used loafer, are they called loafers? Some shimmer and shine. I thought that would be fun to try. Oh, look, you can see it. Look how cool. Look at her shimmer and shine. And as you can see, I did not stitch the beehive. I created 2 big sunflowers. And the seeds she is scattering for the birds, I also gave a bling. So her dress is little blue bling. And oh my, you can really see the bling on camera. That's so cool. And it's really easy to do, you know. You just use a little bead and stitch it on top of the bling, and it's stuck. Let me see if I can take a little bit more up close. Isn't that nice? Yay! And I already know how to FFO her. I ordered something on 123 stitch. I will share with you in my next video. So that you can see how she will be finished. It's in a whole new way. For me, it's a whole new way. So, and I used the called for threads. No, that's not true. I did not. I replaced her dress, the thread of her dress, because it was kind of grayish and I wanted it to be more blue. So I used the blue. I believe it was a Weeks Dye Works. So I did change the blue of her dress. I really love that finish. I'm going to do that more often with all the blinks, and that was so much fun. And then my second finish. Again, a Scattered Seed Samplers, Forget Me Not Pin Keep. I think you will notice a lot of Instagram friends have stitched this or are stitching this. I love the combination of the colors, of the blues and the whites and the greens, and the flowers and the birds. I mean, flowers and birds, we all love flowers and birds. And I finished this on a 40 count vintage country mocha. And this is how it looks like. No bling for this bird. I will use the board again. The lighting is not, sorry guys. This is better. Ta-da! And what I would like to do with this is finish it into a little pillow. So, for my blue dough ball in the future. I would love to have a dough ball with all little pillows with blue in them, because that's my favorite color. Blue and browns mixed together. This is also on a 40 count vintage country mocha. I don't know if I mentioned that, with all the called for DMCs. Yeah, and this only asks for a few DMCs, as you can see. So that's it's an easy stitch, yeah, and fun. Then I have a lot of finishes. Oh. And I'm so happy to share them with you. I hope I will inspire you a little bit to, yeah, you know, to have a good time stitching. And I hope you will enjoy this video. I always enjoy watching other Flosstubers, so I thought I will, you know, it's time to return the favor again. This finish, this is cool. This is again a Plum Street. I love Plum Street. Autumn Posie. When I saw this the first time, I had not ever seen it before. But I mean, I was kind of surprised because I thought I knew all the Plum Street Samplers. But then I saw this and I was like, wow, this is so cool. I love this light blue and the combination with the orange and the yellow. So cool. And I love that it is in a round. I really have been into round finishing. Autumn Posie. And I started this last fall, I believe. And it does ask for a lot of threads, as you can see. More than you would think, maybe. And this is an FFO. I stitched it on a 40 count Liedchen of, wait, let me check my notes. I don't know. It's a 40 count Liedchen. That is what I do know. Is it of no, I'm sorry. I will put it down in the description box. Or if you, if I'm forgetting things, forget to mention things about fabrics or threads or designers or whatever you know, and you would like to know more, please send me a comment. Just feel free to send me a comment, and then I can share it with you. There is this car outside who's cleaning our streets, so I hope it doesn't give you too much sound issues. But okay, on to this FFO, which I'm so happy with. Ta-da! Isn't this cute? This is the back, and this is just a little round wooden tray. I found this at the Xenos, which is a Dutch store in Holland, and they have all kinds of trays in different sizes, different shapes, round, square, triangle, whatever. And I saw this, and I didn't measure if it would fit, but I saw it and I was like, this is it for Autumn Posie. So I finished it on this, and I also put in a little bling, 2 beads and a heart, because I thought that was cute. And this is it. So I'm not ready yet, because what I do with this one is I place it on something I found on 1-2-3 Stitch, and I was so happy that I found it, because I have more round finishes and I'm not sure how to how do you call that, display them. So I found this on 1-2-3 Stitch, and they come in different sizes. So I believe this is one of the middle size, but you also have small and larger, and it's ideal, you know, not only for the round ones but also for square if you want to. If you have a finish without the thing that is on the back of a frame, where you can, you know what I mean, I believe, then you can use this. It's ideal, it's beautiful. So what I do is just put it on here and just display it like this. Isn't that cool? I thought it was really cool. And how I finished it is I have a little tutorial on my Instagram, cindyloveandstitch. And it's a really small tutorial, you know, it takes a lot more time in real life, of course, but yeah. Then you can see how I finished it. So go to my Instagram account if you want to know more about the finishing. It's on a acid-free foam board, and yeah. Yay! Really happy with this one. Then my next finish Oh, this was so cool. Nora Corbett, you guys. I also have a Nora Corbett. Ta-da! Zenia. I love that name, Zenia. She's trouble. Look at her with her drink and her attitude. I like it. I love it. And I love the colors. So I stitched this on a 32 count drab by Xjudesigns or Xjudesigns. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. And it's so beautiful, the fabric. It's stunning for this one. So if you want to start this 32 count drab, it's beautiful. And I finished it. Yay. It did take me some creative challenge with the beading. Because, yeah, it's, I don't know why. Maybe because I'm not that experienced with beading. But I will use the board for this one. And this is Zenia. Yay! Ta-da-da! And look at her. Look at the beads. And look at the beads down there. And look at the beads up there. It's so beautiful. It's my first Nora Corbett finish. And I've used all the called for threads. And it uses only one bead. So for me that was a good place to start with, because it was my first time finishing something with beads. So no, that's not true. I did finish some Mill Hill kits, but you know, it's different. Nora Corbett Zenia. Loved her. Then first a sip of drink. Then there are two more FFOs. One of them I refinished because I finished it last year. It's a Katy Baric. And I was not really happy with the result. It was in a frame that was too big and too bulky. And I feel like this piece is, it's an elegant piece. It's beautiful. And it deserves a more, I don't know, different frame. So I thought I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna reframe this one, and it is White Winter Moth. And it was I was kind of scared to pick this frame because it's kind of a classic frame, and you know, I was not sure if it would fit the piece, but now that I framed it in this, I'm really happy with it. White Winter Moth of Katy Baric. Yay, check her out. And why I love this so much, it brings out, it's exactly the same as this green, brings out that green, and the gold also brings out the tiny yellow details in it, and that's why I love it so much. And this flower, these flowers look like this flower. Yeah, and it brings out the warm tones, because my last frame was silver, really big and heavy silver, and it became a bit like grayish, I don't know. And this one really brings out also the warm yellows, and it makes it pop. It's so beautiful. So I'm really happy that I refinished this. Even if it was kind of a guess, you know, with this one. So I hope you like it. I hope you like it, Kathy. And I stitched this, I believe, also on a 40 count vintage country mocha. There's a lot of vintage country mocha in my finishing and stash and stitching. So really happy with that one. And how I finish is, again, I lace it on foam board, acid-free foam board, and then just stick it in. And this is the back. This is what I was talking about sooner. If you don't have this, what is this called? If you don't have this, then you can use something else to put it in. Then you can use this. It's really annoying sometimes that I don't know the right English words. And then my last FFO. I believe some of you have already seen this on Instagram. A lot of you have, I think, but in real life it's always different, and I'm so happy that she's framed. Even if as I look at her now, I can feel, you know, the village she lived in. I can hear the bells of the church ring. Yeah, it just speaks to my heart, I guess, to my young girl's heart, living in a small village and in nature. And Roberts. Da da da. And this is the frame I used. It's blue. I chose the blue version with gold because I did want to have that classic detail a little bit. And I believe this is really beautiful. Really happy with this. I am thinking of getting some museum glass for this one because it's stitched with silks on 40 count. I believe a 40 count cream. And I just want to protect the stitches, I guess. What do you think? I framed it myself. I'm really happy with this. And this is the back. And Roberts. Yay! Oh, I stitched it with all the called for silks. Hands Across the Sea samplers. I guess a lot of you know that. So this is 32 minutes and I feel like I am going to end this video now, because if I will also share my haul with you and the things I'm kitting up, it will be too long. And it's not nice to upload a video that's too long. It doesn't really work that well. It takes hours. I don't know why, but it does. I will share some live with you if you like, and if you don't like, just go on to the next Flosstube or whatever you want to do. So, how have we been? Wow, so much happened since I saw you. Our son got graduated. He has his diploma. Oh, he's 16 years old now and he's so happy that he's done with this school. And he will go to a school for sports to become a sports teacher or, something with sports. And he's free now. He's still in bed. So, that's going really well. And I'm so happy for him that he graduated. It's just, was beautiful to see him sign the diploma. And, for us parents, maybe that's different. I was really like, oh my God, he has his diploma, our first one. And he's just so happy that he has vacation now, that he's done with school. And then our middle one, Amelie, she has broken her toe, her big toe, and she's really bummed out about it now and then, sad and angry that she cannot do the things she would love to do because her summer break has just started and she is home with a broken toe. That kind of sucks for her. But I feel, it's healing quite well. So I do think it will take maybe one more week and then she can go off with her friends and go swimming and do the fun stuff as well. And then our youngest, this is his last school day. So that's also why I wanted to film, because I know when we're at home with the 5 of us, I'm not going to make time to film. The house is too full and busy. So I'm happy to be here with you today. And our youngest is doing really well. He was so tired this morning. Oh my God. He was hopping on his bike, and I was like, oh, I hope he will make it to school. Oh, yeah. So he's happy that that he's almost done as well. We're going to Croatia for our holiday with the 5 of us. So, yeah. And I found a job, you guys. I'm working at a farm shop at the moment for 1 day a week, sometimes 2 days a week, which for me at the moment is just enough, besides running a family with my husband. And I love the job. It's so much fun to really connect to all the people who buy the fresh foods and who enjoy that. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. And stitching, of course. And I hope I will be able to create more room to keep on filming and connecting to you guys. Maybe I will see you this weekend, because maybe you don't know yet. I'm sure you do, but Lindy Stitches has a new event coming, Midsummer Stitch, and I will be there on Sunday. I have to work on Saturday and Friday, so maybe I will see you there on Sunday. In my next video, I also will do shoutouts. So I hope you enjoyed and you had a good, relaxing, inspiring time. Have a great weekend and see you soon. Bye bye.